Welcome to this look at new mods on Farming Simulator 19 with me, MrSealyp. It's Thursday the 10th of September. We have new mods, we have a few updates. The updates today are as follows. So from bottom right, the multi-silo shop and the American mailbox, both by CNS Modding and Marie. The liquid pallet pack by Quiet Hitman, that's had a huge load of stuff done to it. Changes in pallets, all the prices have now been corrected because there were a few issues with the pricing on that. There have been new bags added, there's been new animal feed bag textures, new clear liquid tanks with working animations, adjusted tension belts and collisions, whole lot of stuff on the lizard pallets pack by Quiet Hitman. The Allo multi-grab HD pack by Agri Modding and the John Deere corn headers by JHHG Modding have all had updates today. So before I start with the mods, luckily today it's not as frantic as it has been, although I've just noticed, ooh, that's not good. I saved the game and came out. Oh no. Okay, well. Yeah, there aren't as many, which is great, and they aren't as complicated today, which is also great. There's a couple of little, just niggly things, just me personally, but we'll get into that. An update, amendment, addendum, whichever way you want to look at it. This was something I missed yesterday. In fact, I didn't just miss it, I said in the video that it stood out to me as something that was wrong, and I hoped there'd be an update. It actually turned out there was a control for it, and I missed it. I spoke to PZonaKo 82 Squared yesterday. He messaged me to say about the very thing I mentioned in the video, and I had to message him back and say I've already posted it. So I'm going to show you now. So I'm going to grab the TLX 2020, put the back on like so, and I was hoping that that would hook up. But it looks like that's gonna. Please go. There we go. Just need to give it a bit of a shove. If not, I just would have reset it. It's obviously just sunk through the floor for some reason. So what I'll do is hook up to this. Now this is the same for any of the backs from yesterday. And I said it was sticking out quite a long way. So what I've done, I've adjusted it, and there is adjustment I didn't realise. This was, if you're not sure, this is the TLX mounted spreader. There are salt spreaders, there's the salt it, melt it, and there's this which is fertiliser or lime spreader. So if I open the help menu, I think was it L1? Might have been R1. Yeah, R1. So if I do R1 and my right stick up and down, we can actually up and down. What are we doing? Why has that suddenly done that? That's doing something else. Alright, let's do R1 and right stick side to side. We'll slide it. So that's when you hook it up, it first looks like that. And I said yesterday that doesn't look right, it needs an update. If I do R1 and right stick, I can actually slide it into position. Now with the tailgate open on this one, you want to bring it probably to where that is. It will go all the way in, but that looks a lot better on the trailer bed. That allows for the toolbox as well, I think, if you have the toolbox thing. If you have it on the flatbed, you can actually bring it right in to there if you haven't got the toolbox, which looks a lot better on the back. So apologies yesterday for missing that and getting it wrong. Now, I thought, why is that not working now? Because yesterday, was it L1 and R1? Ah, there we go. L1, R1 and right stick side to side. You can actually raise and lower it a little bit as well. So you can have it right up like that or down onto the bed, and you can kind of pretty much set it. So up and down, in and out, and then we've also got, I think it was this one, there we go. So L1 and right stick, we can actually raise and lower the spreader section as well. I missed all of those yesterday, and for that I apologise. But I thought I would get on that today and show you before we start the mods. So, mods for today. First up, I'm going to look at, I don't know, it's one of those little things, it niggles at me a little bit, but it happens a lot, and it's more because I thought we'd already had these. I'll explain more. This is the Kroner Swadro pack by BeastKiller. So we've got a small one, I think it's 4.3, 9.3 and 14.8. These are Kroner windrowers. But they're just reskins of the ones that we've already got. And the thing about it is there are actually more slots and cost more as well. So unless you specifically want, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a Krone version of what we've got in game already. So if you particularly like the Kroner brand, it's fantastic. And like I've always said, it's about options and having more stuff. I do get more excited when something new comes along, even if it is another windrower, but like a different design, you know, a different style. But these, as far as I can tell, are reskins of the ones we've already got in game. But you will find these under tools. You'll find them under windrowers. So the standard Pottinger Top 462 there is 50 horsepower, 4.6 metres. The Kuhn GA9536 is 30 grand, 9.3 metres, requires 75 horsepower. And then we've got the Hibiscus, the Lely Hibiscus, 1515 CD Profi, 62 grand, 14.8 metres, 110 horsepower, etc. If we scroll across to these new ones, 50 horsepower, 4.6, Swadro, 9.3 metre, 75 horsepower requirement. But the price as well, that's 14.8. I'm pretty sure they are, but each one of these is 7 slots initially. These ones are, I think, 4. Yeah, 4, 4, and 5. And then look at the price: 10 grand, 30 grand, 62 grand. That one's cheaper. That one's 13,500 more, and that's what, 78 grand. How much was the other one? 62. So that's 16 grand. 16 grand more. They do the same job. They all run at 11 miles an hour. The horsepower requirements are the same. So we've got the Swadro 462, Swadro 900, and the Swadro 1500. Like I say, if it's particularly Kroner stuff you're after, then you know you're going to love that, because obviously you might not want to go for these because they're a different brand. But yeah, no, it's worth pointing out. I know I don't. People will get cross with me either way. If I don't mention it, I get told, well, they're just reskins. If I say they're reskins, people say, give modders a break. So, I'm just pointing out what's obvious. Anyway, moving on. We have got here the John Deere Cutter Trailer Pack. This is by Albert Wesker. These are specific to 2 particular headers, the 622X and the 625X. They're 2 slots each. Both those headers, 622X and 625X, are John Deere headers. They're header trailers. There's not much else to say about them, really. You've got the option of a standard tyre or a wide. I think I went for the wide on that one. We'll have a look at them in store. I thought we'd already had these. I think Albert Wesker's bought out some header trailers before, so that could be why. Again, I'm getting to that point. There's so many mods, and so I'm just thinking sometimes we get mods and think, I'm sure we've had this, but could be a slightly different version. So the 622X header trailer, 6,500 to buy, and the SWW625X header trailer is 7,500. So the slightly smaller one, slightly larger one for 2 particular headers. I don't think I've got those I might have headers. Oh yeah, 65X. There we go. Oh, it's a standard in-game one. That's probably why. As for the 622, that might be a modded one then. Oh, the 625X modded one. Yeah, I might not have it installed. But oh, there we go. There's a few. So there you go. Header trailers for putting your headers onto for transporting out to the field. Moving on, we've got this. We're getting quite a few buildings like this from Nismo, all kind of long ones in different variations, open fronted, not open fronted, multiple doors, different styles of doors. But anyway, so this is the garage by Nismo. This will use 18 slots, multiple doors, guttering across the top, nicely detailed. At the end of the day, it's a shelter, sound effects on the doors, bit of detailing inside. These are not drive-through. But you know, you can line your vehicles up, or again, I've always said, whenever you do anything like this, anything you want to put in them, you know, if I say, oh, you can put all your vehicles in here, people will say, oh, but I want to put pallets in. You can put anything you like in. It's up to you. As long as it fits in the door, you're fine. Light switch, I found the trigger was a little bit tricky. No, that's done the door again. Oh, come on, open the help window. Finding the sweet spot for getting the lights. There we go. Switch light on. Nice bright lights inside, running the full length. Come on, there we go. And then close door. on the way out. This you'll find... Oh, I left the other one open, but that's okay. This you'll find under placeables, under sheds. There you go. The garage, 85,000 to buy. And like I said, it will use 18 slots. Moving on, we have got this. This is the little old Polish house. This is by Kazani 317. This is a sleep trigger, so this is a farmhouse with built-in sleep trigger. You can't go inside it. Nice detail outside, lots of texture, lots going on. This will use 21 slots on console. Again, it might be something specific you're looking for. But yeah, there's loads of detail on it. The textures, the roof tiles, you know, really nice. Lots going on. You can't go inside. But if you go up to the front here and press L3, we've got our sleep through the night trigger. I'm not tired at the moment, but if I was, it would allow me to sleep through the night. This you will find under placeables, under farmhouses, 100,000 to buy, and like I say, 21 slots. This is going to seem like a breeze today. We haven't got anywhere near as many. We'll do this, and we'll do the last two buildings that we've got today. This is nice. I like this. It's a small trailer. I'm actually thinking potentially what I might be using, what I might like to use it for. Anyway, this is the Lizard CT14. As far as I can tell, it's a Bailey trailer. At the end of the day, it's a Bailey. It says Lizard, but it's a Bailey trailer. Really nice. This is by Agri modding. This will only use 5 slots, which is pretty cool. You can have it 11,000 or 14,500 litre capacity. There's a few options on colour, wheels, reflectors and that kind of thing. But yeah, nice little trailer this. Big Papa C messaged me earlier on, was talking about 6 Ashes, because I put up the map tour of that today, saying about how he approaches English maps compared to American maps, being that he's American. And he said I didn't like them very much because I was always very much my kind of American, lots of shoulder room. I wanted plenty of space, lots of big machinery. So once I changed the way I thought about things, slowed things down, started using slightly smaller machinery, more trips backwards and forwards, the fun and enjoyment on a smaller British or European maps became more appealing. So trailers like this fit that really nicely. So there's a few options. Yeah, we can have a trailer hitch in the back as well. You can have the light there. They're all options on it too. This you will find, I think I put manure in it. I don't know why. I often fill the trailers up just to make sure everything will go in that it says will go in. So this you will find under tools, under trailers. The CT14, 15,850 to buy. Like I say, only 5 slots, which is pretty cool. Options available. We can change the rim colour to anything on that palette, for example, like that. Go for more of an Amazon look. Main colour, it says Bailey there, look, Bailey green. But we can change the main colour to anything you like as well. When I first saw it, I thought it looked like one of the old Marshall trailers or a Stewart trailer, but it's a Bailey. And then we can change the configuration. We can have standard, we can have a standard extension which takes you up to 14,500. So let's say it's only £3,000 for the extra, 11,000 litre or 14,500. Then we've got the option on Lizard tyres, Trelleborgs or Michelins. They're all standard, there's no choices within those. But interestingly, it adds 250 regardless what you have on anyway. Then on the back we've got the option of a rear hitch or not, like so. Then we can have reflective tape, yes or no, puts it around the sides and on the back. And then beacon, yes or no on the back. So you've got quite a lot of choice on that. What we'll do, just so we can see the unload animation. Sometimes I forget, but I try to get it in if I can. Let's get around into the light. Beacon on the back. If you go on for the beacon option, then unload, L1, R1 and triangle. He says, there we go, that took a little while, thought did that not work. Nice smooth animation. Don't worry, I'll get my cleaner to come and sort that later on. Yeah, nice trailer that. So there you go, that's the Lizard / Bailey CT14 by Agri modding. Beacon off, engine off. So over here, these last 2 shelters mods are both by Bartosz. we have got a large Polish barn. I've said before about the Polish maps. I think they're trying to map the entirety of Poland, and we're getting them all as maps. I'm starting to wonder now whether or not they're actually sending over every single building they've got in Poland as well, just one at a time. We're getting all the garages, all the barns, all the bits, just one at a time. You'll go to Poland, there'll be no buildings or anything left anymore. They're all over here. I'm kidding, of course. So the large Polish barn, and next to it we've got the metal garage. So large Polish barn, 2 double sets of doors, drive-through. Nicely detailed inside as well, with the rafters and woodwork inside. Nice texturing, nice detail. Plenty of room inside. There are no lights that I could see, and I certainly didn't find a light switch. Sound effects fit on the doors. Sometimes they don't on buildings. It's one of those things you have to check. You kind of take it for granted when it's there, and then when you get one that doesn't sound right, you notice immediately. You think, oh, hang on, that doesn't sound right. Or the ones that don't have a sound effect at all. It's eerily quiet. Bit of a gap between that door. The others are alright. Oh, might need to be rehung, that one. So there's that one. Large Polish barn. Then next up we've got the metal garage. Small shelter, single vehicle or a few bales or whatever you want to put in it. It does look like metal, corrugated sheet metal. Not a bad size. The large Polish barn is 4 slots and the metal garage is 2 slots, and both of these you will find under placeables, under sheds. There you go. Large Polish barn is 40 grand and the metal garage is 8,000. And that, surprisingly, is it. Like I said, not loads and loads and loads, not overly complicated to show. No vehicles, just the trailer. I hope you found this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Oh, just to point out, I will not be doing a mod review tomorrow. If there are any mods, you can guarantee there's going to be loads of really cool ones tomorrow. I'm away for a couple of days, not taking my PlayStation this time, so there'll be no mod review tomorrow. Apologies for that. But there are lots of other great YouTubers out there that do my daughter just started laughing as well across the table, that do make some really good I can't believe I just said that some really good quality mod reviews. So anyway, whatever you should choose to do, thanks for watching.